In this video, I will show you how to stop having muscle cramps during the night. Also, I'm going to talk about why you have muscle cramps, what are the best ways to prevent it, and when it happens, how to release it instantly. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kamran. I'm a sport therapist based in Berlin. So let's start with why we have muscle cramp, from the most common reason to the least common one. Number one is not eating enough salt. About 50 or 60 years ago, we were taught that salt is bad for us and that we should cut back on salt completely. However, there is no research to support that we should stop taking salt completely. Salt is an essential mineral for the human body, as it plays a crucial role in various physiological functions, including fluid balance, nerve transmission, and muscle function. Having a low level of sodium may contribute to encouraging muscle contraction or difficulty in the relaxation phase, leading to the sensation of cramping. However, worth mentioning that excessive salt intake can have negative health effects as well. So what is the right amount? According to NHS, the recommended daily intake of salt for adults is no more than 6 grams, which is approximately 1 teaspoon. The number two is rest of electrolytes. Here I'm going to include magnesium, potassium, and calcium. It's almost everybody in modern society is depleted in magnesium, potassium, and many people in calcium. Electrolytes are important for preventing muscle cramps due to their role in muscle function and hydration. When the body loses electrolytes through sweating, it can lead to an imbalance affecting muscle contraction and relaxation, which may contribute to cramping. Researcher has shown that consuming electrolytes, particularly in the form of hydration drinks or electrolytes-rich foods, can help maintain the body's electrolyte balance, support muscle function, and reduce the risk of muscle cramps. Keep in mind, regardless of your diet, whether you are eating a standard diet or you are having a keto diet, almost all of us in the modern society are depleted in magnesium and potassium, and you have to go out of your way to get this extra thing. I eat lots of food enriched magnesium and potassium, but I also use electrolyte powder weekly to make sure I'm on the right track. Number three, too much water or a bit of water. A piece of advice I've got for you for preventing leg cramps at night is to be careful of your water intake. When I say be careful of water intake, most people assume what I mean is that you are not drinking enough water and you need to drink more. The issue is, if you are drinking too much water, you are also going to put yourself at a risk of cramps as well. So when it comes to leg cramps, finding a balance is a key. If you don't drink enough water, then yes, that can cause cramp at night. But if you drink too much water, it flushes out a lot of electrolytes like sodium and potassium, and that can leave you at a higher risk of cramp as well. So I recommend to most people to find some kind of fluid balance that suits them. It's going to be different for everyone, but if you're drinking loads of water and you're wondering why you're still getting cramps, it could be that you're drinking too much water. One solution for this problem is to find an electrolyte tablet or electrolyte powder that adds sodium and magnesium and potassium into your drinking water, and then sip that through the day, and it will help you maintain a better electrolyte balance. The fourth most common cause is temporarily overexertion. Let's say you are living just sedentary lifestyle and your friend comes to visit and say, hey, let's go for a hike. So if you go for a hike and it's like 8 miles uphill, that night or the next night, since you have overexerted your leg muscles, you may very well have some leg cramps. These leg cramps are normal. That is very common. It's not a sign of anything medically wrong with you. It's not even necessarily a sign that you have an electrolyte or a salt deficiency. It just means that you overexerted those muscles in a few days. Those cramps will go away, and what that means is not that you should never go hiking with friends again. It means that you should be more active and more often. The more you strengthen your muscles, the less likely you have muscle cramps. Now let's talk about how to prevent it. The first thing is stretches. There are 3 easy stretches that you can do daily to help you decrease the risk of having muscle cramps during the night. The first one is for the calf muscle. To perform the standing calf stretch, stand facing a wall, place one foot about a step length away, and extend the other foot straight back. Lean forward, keep the back leg straight, and hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. And repeat it on the other leg. You can adjust the intensity as needed. The second one is the hamstring stretch. To perform the standing hamstring stretch, stand with one foot in front of the other, hinge the hip back, keeping your back straight and reach toward the toes of the front foot. You should feel the stretch on your hamstring. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds and then switch legs. Adjust the stretch based on your level of comfort. And the third one is for the quadriceps muscle. To perform the standing quad stretch, stand on one leg, bring your heel toward your buttocks, and hold your ankle with your hand. Keep your knee close together and hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. Switch legs and repeat the process. The second thing is to strengthen the muscles. Previous studies show that strengthening the leg muscles can decrease the risk of muscle cramps in adults. Just normal gym-based exercises can help you to increase muscle mass and muscle strength in your legs. The third thing is to have a balance on your diet. We have already talked about the importance of having enough electrolytes and salt in your diet in the first part. The fourth tip I have got for you for preventing leg cramps at night is use pillow placement around your legs to help you sleep better. There are two different pillow placements. One uses a pillow between the knees if you are side sleeper, and another one is to place the pillow underneath your knees if you are a back sleeper. Both of these pillow placements put your legs into a more natural position, and that can help you to reduce cramps during the night. But even with all prevention and controls, the muscle cramps might happen during the night. So here how you can release it. The first thing you need to do when you have muscle cramps is stretching the muscle as much as you can and start massaging it. You can use some oils to help as well. At first it might be a bit difficult to do that as your muscles are tight and hard, but slowly you will release the tension and you will get better and more relaxed. You can add some cold pack and hot pack as well. If the massaging and stretching didn't work, pull a few hairs and take it out. Let me explain. There is no evidence to support the fact that pulling a few hairs from the legs is useful to release the muscle cramps. But in my own experience when I was playing basketball at the professional level, whenever someone had a muscle cramp during the training or a match, we used to pull a few hairs from his legs to help release the muscle and stop the contraction. The idea behind that was this would give the muscle and nerve system a shock so it would release the tension. And honestly, it was working 90% of the time. So next time you have muscle cramps, you can give it a shot. Talking about no evidence-based ideas, I have seen people recommending magnesium oil or spray to release muscle cramps. While there is no specific evidence to show that it is effective, some people reported that it is effective and they use it regularly. Maybe it's a placebo effect, who knows? But what we know is that today they did not find any side effect for using magnesium oil and spray on the body. Hope you find this video useful and see you in the next one.